Well, I think that this is an incredibly exciting time for anybody who's involved in television and broadcast. I think over the last 18 months we've seen a lot of changes. There's a lot of talk about 3D, a couple of years back. Now everybody's talking about Ultra HD and 4K. And I think that all of these technologies and all of these trends and changes that we're seeing in the industry only benefit the consumer. From my point of view, what we're trying to do as a company is ensure that we deliver the right tools to creative people so that they can go out and make some fantastic looking content. And you only have to look at some of the Ultra HD footage that you're seeing out there on the internet and being broadcasted on through some of our broadcasters, that you can understand that this is really adding more to the viewing process and the viewing experience. So, from my point of view, Blackmagic Design wants to really deliver what our customers need, what the creative people need, and I think there are a huge amount of options out there for people to work with these exciting new products.
Blackmagic Design normally has to offer a lot of new products at the major shows like NAB or IBC. What are you bringing with you this year?
Well, I think those two shows obviously are where we get to be in front of a large number of people, and it excites us to be able to utilise these shows also as getting information back from people of what it is that they do and how they utilise our products. At NAB, we obviously spoke to a lot of people about our infrastructure products, such as our ATEM switcher range and our video hubs and our smart view monitors. And we're really pleased to announce at IBC this year we've announced some more products in that range. So we have the new Smart View 4K, which is an Ultra HD monitor. It's 2160, 60p. It allows you to put an SD HD or Ultra HD signal into it, and it's actually got the Teranex processing in there as well for any of the up conversion or conversions that are being done. It also has AC and DC power on there, so you can actually power it from mains or from battery, plus an optical fibre module cage for eventual 12 gig optical fibre. It has a Visa mount, it has built-in lookup tables, it has safeguards, it also has horizontal and vertical blanking. It really is an all-encompassing monitor for anybody who's working in an OB environment, an engineering environment or studio environment. And it retails at €1,125, which is probably the best bit for anybody who's in the market for a new monitor. And then also we've got a multi-view 16 as well, which the ATEM products have got multi-viewers in, but this is very different in that it allows 16 independent feeds from an SD HD or Ultra HD source, and actually displays that out on an Ultra HD monitor. That means that if you are essentially watching a 2x2, a 3x3 or a 4x4, you get an incredibly high resolution images back from even a screen like a consumer LCD. So that retails for €11.25. We've seen a huge amount of interest at the show, and I think that that's gonna go a long way within the industry over the next couple of months.
And camera-wise, what is the highlight at IBC?
Well, with cameras, it's always exciting for us because it's a relatively new market for us. Over the last 3 years, we've obviously announced the 2.5K, the 4K, the Ursa, the studio cameras, the pocket cinema camera. We've learned a hell of a lot in that period of time, and one thing that we've learned a lot about is lens choice. There is a phenomenal amount of great companies out there that do fantastic lenses from EF, Micro Four Thirds, and PL. And what we wanted to do was ensure that we covered all of those lens fittings. So for the 2.5K camera and the 4K camera, we've now introduced a PL version of both those cameras, which means if you're working with PL or working with vintage lenses, you're able to really benefit from a fantastic new range of lenses that maybe you couldn't access before.
There are a lot of corporations in this fast-moving broadcast business. And Blackmagic Design very often is in the middle of these corporations. Are there any corporations you are announcing for IBC 2014?
Well, again, we've been significant in our acquisition process over the last few years. We about 4.5 years ago we acquired Da Vinci and have done a lot with Resolve since those days. Obviously, we've acquired Teranex and Syntel and Ecolab. But at IBC this week we announced the acquisition of Ion Software. Now for us that is a phenomenal acquisition because we really feel that we've inherited a product there which is superb. Anybody who is familiar with VFX or compositing will know about Fusion. Fusion is what we consider to be Hollywood's best kept secret. It's been used over on thousands of different films, feature films over the last few years, and really enhances the creative process for compositing, whether it be through paint, whether it be through motion, particles, materials, 3D and 2D effects. So now that we've actually acquired this company, our aim is to really promote the brand, promote the product into the mass market in the same way in which we did do with DaVinci Resolve.
You told me that you're also heading to Photokina in Cologne. Why is it? Why is it fair which is of high interest for Blackmagic Design?
Well, we just want to spread our message, really. Blackmagic Design has been very prevalent within the broadcast and TV space for the last 13 years. And the opportunity to go to Photokina and meet even more people, some of which may not even know us, gives us a great chance not only to introduce them to Blackmagic products, but also for us to learn a little bit more about them and what their needs are. We'll be showing all of our camera range there. We'll be showing DaVinci Resolve there, and hopefully we can do our bit to educate them about some of the tools that are being used in the broadcast and film and TV environments. And in turn, I'm hoping they teach us a little bit about photography as well.
Thank you very much.